Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, and it is currently 5:45 in the late afternoon, and as you can see on the screen, it is balls ass hot outside, 109, and it is time to get to work and see what this Wednesday brings, the day before a holiday, and hopefully people don't want to walk around downtown because it's too hot, but they want to go out because they're not working tomorrow. So let's see how this works out for me tonight. As you may notice, and I'll turn it on right now. Well, where'd you go? Mystro is back. Brought Mystro back. Let my subscription run out, and I kept checking to see what it was going to cost to renew, and eventually I looked, and it was $59.99 for the year to use Mystro, which is basically the same cost as Maxymo on a monthly basis. So we're going to go back to Mystro and see how it works with the apps, to see if it'll do the auto decline and everything that I want it to do. Plus, you know, with Mystro, excuse me, you get the it has the geographic restrictions, which I really do like, and I think that's a big advantage for it. So we're going to be using Mystro right now going forward, and we'll see how this works out. As you know, I've done reviews on it. I like it. It's a great app. My only problem before was the cost. The monthly cost is $12.99 right now. That's what it showed me when I went and looked, when I signed back up. And again, the yearly cost is $59.99. So with that, let's turn this on.
Turn on Uber.
Thank you. No big changes with, yeah, I know. Thank you. I have to look at that important reminder now for the next 30 days because they won't make it go away until I actually send in my renewal. But I can't send
Uber online.
Thank you. You can't send your renewal early because it won't register. You have to do it like on the day that it expires, so then they'll update it then, which is really, really lame. I don't know why they do that. If I send it in now and I show you that it renews in August, then why wouldn't that be good enough? I don't know. Anyway, no changes to the parameters, although I will say this. I've tightened up the parameters. I've tightened up the automatic accept. Dollar per mile is up to a higher amount for July right now going forward. Back to looking at dollar, purely profitable rides. I'm not taking everything. The restrictions are on as far as where I'm going to go. So we're kind of back to normal as far as that's concerned. And hopefully with that comes a better month, at least for the rest of the month. Although, again, I'm not driving as much this month. I'm probably driving, I think, a little bit less than even last month. So we'll see how that works out. But, it is what it is. With the weather this way, it's been so hot. It's just, I've been looking at the app. I looked at the app Tuesday night, and it was dead. I mean, it was like nothing going on last night. And it was pretty much just as hot. I think the only difference between last night and tonight with maybe the weather is people are going to go out because they don't have to work tomorrow. And hopefully that is the case. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, as normal, once I get a ride, I'll come back, give updates throughout the night, let you know how it's going. If it sucks and it's just dead, I'm out. I'm going to go home, sit in my air conditioning, and wait for tomorrow. I'm not driving tomorrow. Really, I'm only driving. This is the only day I'm going to drive this week, so, it's the way it goes. All right, so I'll be back. I'll be back with some updates here in a little bit. All right, quick update. Been rolling along, done multiple rides, and been doing okay. I did check my preferences to make sure everything was right, and lo and behold, once again, I did not switch my preferences back, but this time at least I caught it early on. And things have been good. I mean, been moving. No pauses, no lulls so far. I don't know, we'll see what happens here. But yeah, it's been going pretty good. No complaints. So I'm about to get back into my area. I'm just outside of it a little bit, and hopefully we'll get back downtown and start banging people around a little bit and keep this night going and rolling. So I'll be back with another update here in a little bit. All right, I'll be back. All right, quick update. Been moving quite steady right along. I did just drop off some drunk ass dude who was yelling, moaning, talking to himself like a fucking idiot. I could not wait for him to get out of the fucking car. And then I had to remind him, I had to tell him to get out of the car like 3 times, wasn't moving. I actually opened the door for him and told him to get out. And it still took him like 10 seconds to have it register that he needed to get the fuck out of the car. And then he was gonna, almost forgot his phone. So I had to tell him to get his fucking phone. I swear to God, man, sometimes drunk people are just fucking idiots. And that guy was one of them. And he was so bad that I did give him a 3-star rating because I just could not stand
Accept
him.
offer in Uber.
So we'll do that little shorty. But yeah, it was, I just could not wait for him to get out of the fucking car. It was just horrible. Horrible. Anyway, it's been pretty steady, pretty good. So I can't complain, but we'll see how this night's gonna end. If I can squeeze out $100 or something close to that, or a little bit over that, I think I'm gonna be pretty happy with that right now. There's just not a lot of people moving around, so we'll see. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Turned into a pretty decent night. I did take a ride right at the end from like East Sac out to Cameron Park. Typically I would not go to Cameron Park, but you know, figured it was the last ride of the night. Paid me basically to go home. Actually passed home, but anyway, ended up in Cameron Park, and then I started getting some really crazy ride offers, like having to drive 12 miles to go pick someone up to come back another 12 miles back into Cameron Park from Folsom, and I've just been rejecting those things left and right because that's insane to do that. So anyway, let's take a look at some numbers and see how we did. Again, not a bad night.
Uber offline.
Really not a bad night. I'd like you to join the... No thanks. Alright, Uber's offline, so let's go take a look. I'm probably going to update later. Vehicle, yes, I know my vehicle insurance. God, that is so annoying. The next 30 days I have to look at that. Yeah, overall, pretty decent night. Been busy. I mean, been moving, so it's been great. As far as that goes, the ride quality, it's been a lot of short rides tonight. The last ride was the longest ride, obviously, and then actually paid the most. I think that was like a $27 ride, something like that. Profitable, but on the short end of the profit. I mean, just barely. But again, at least it got me home. So with that, let's take a look at some numbers. There you go. 19, 158. Not bad. Not bad. Hopefully I get some tips to come in and, you know, tonight, tomorrow. Maybe get that up a little bit higher. I'll put the spreadsheet here on the screen so you can see all the rides that I did tonight and all the numbers. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. This is the only night I'm driving this week. I'm not driving at all next week, and then I'll be back the 3rd week in July. We'll be back, and I probably will be on a pretty slim scale schedule then as well. So it may only be like a couple nights that week. Just busy with stuff in this month, doing a bunch of stuff with the wife and friends. So it's going to be kind of a slow month as far as driving goes, but I'll still get the videos out, still see what's going on. We'll still kind of grind through the summer. Hopefully, you know, there'll be some acceleration here in August. I don't know, we'll see. I think it's just going to probably have to wait until the fall when basketball season starts back up. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the comments. Please like and subscribe. And most importantly, just, you know, smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. It's kind of grown pretty well over the last month, and I'd like to keep it growing. So thanks everyone, appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.